coming into Robbinsville. It's about 27 miles down the road from Fontana Lake, just past the dam. These are great roads, pretty much the same as the Dragon, except you've got some driveways and stuff to worry about. Same kind of twisties though. We'll go past some dams and power stations on the way. Now I'm going to shut up and enjoy the ride. Scrape! Well, it doesn't scare me anymore. I'm going to have to buy some new feelers. Beautiful scenery everywhere you look. Should be coming up to the Dragon again soon. I'm going to let Josh and Marcus lead. Marcus has his rear view camera rolling. Deals Gap Road. Yeah, we've got to be close. There it is. Aha. So I think Pat's going to drop to the back. I'll go third. Time for some fun. Wondering, it's an Aprilia Tuono V4 up front and an R1 right in front of me. The Tuono has a acro exhaust and a custom ECU tune from somewhere in Europe. R1 is stock. And they can both ride a lot better than me. Oh, that was a scrape. They have so much more lean angle than me, it's not even funny. If he actually pushes it to the limit, I can't follow. I can't get down that far. Especially with my aftermarket C. I can't lean off the bike that much. So I'm pretty much just leaning my torso. That's another scrape. At least I know exactly where the bike limits are. And mine. Not much traffic out this morning. It's a Wednesday. Hopefully not many cops either. little scrape. Oh, I found the parade route. Well, that was a good run. Feels like we're in slow motion behind a Harley. Scrape. Scrape. These guys aren't even close. I mean, they got probably another 10 degrees. Are you going to be nice and pull over? I found that on the Dragon, people are actually... Ooh, come on, dude. Damn it. Not enough room for me. Yeah, that's why. Car right there. Now we go. Now it's catch-up time. Ah, a little hot. Oh, shit. Woo! Good save. All right. I cannot play catch-up. They are just too fast. Been there, done that, dude. No worries. I could probably catch him if I knew the road better, but I don't. That's a sharp one. Scrape. That's all I got. No photographers out today. That's a bummer. Thank you, car. That helped me. Scrape. There's Killboy. Scrape. Big scrape. Ah, that's all I had. Scrape. Scrape. Scrape, big scrape. Whoa. I think I'm grinding it down a good ½ inch. I'm gonna have some more lean room by the time I get home. Oh man. I'm gonna scrape exhaust pretty soon. Every freaking corner. Ugh. I'm just lifting my feet in the corners at this point. Another photographer stop. I think I lost Pat. Scrape all the way around. Another photographer stop. Whoa, I think I did scrape the actual bottom of the peg that time. That was a different sound. Oh man. I'll tell you what, this will prove to anybody how agile an FJR is. Keeping up with these guys. I'm gonna have some awesome pictures from today. That's for sure. Man, I don't like the super tight ones with little shoulder, because that makes me go just inside my limit. There's no wiggle room. Up to the overlook, so got a couple miles left. Scrape. all I had. A little too hot. Scrape. Another photographer. Alright. Whew. That takes a toll. That looked like a cop. Well, there you go. There's my best run through the Dragon. I can't give it any more. There we go. So that was our fun run. Now we're gonna take it easy on the way back. This will be a photo run. So we're gonna give each other space. Saw 4 different booths set up and a new one, I think it was Moonshiner's Photo. And he looks like he's in the best one today. It's a left-hand turn going this way, and it's right in the sun. It gives very beautiful photos. I've already bought one from, I think it was US 129 Photo. I can't remember who was there last time. But I absolutely love the way they come out. And I got one there last time from Killboy. Or the time before that, I mean. So I like that spot. This is a beautiful ride, even at slower speeds. Now this time through, we got to be mindful of anyone fast coming through and let them by. I don't think we're going to run into that though. The traffic is really light right now, at least. It's 11:17 in the morning, in the middle of the week, so I don't think it gets much lighter unless it's crack of dawn or just raining like the first time I came through. I still think that's the only video in the world of the Dragon with 0 traffic. Now granted, I wasn't going fast, but it was still cool. That first photo booth I think should be around this and then up the hill, if not the next one. Second gear needed. A little too slow. So far on this trip, I have misshifted twice into neutral because I'm used to being in 5th gear all the time at home. So when I go to pass somebody, I instinctually downshift 3 times. Well, I've been in 4th so much this trip because the speeds are slower and just going around these curves and stuff, you're not cruising in 5th. And I go down into neutral and wham! Like, ah! Embarrassing. I guess that photo booth was a lot farther than I remembered. I've only been through this road now. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th time one way. It'll be my 3rd round trip when I complete it here. We're just gonna go down to the resort, get some souvenirs and drinks, chill out, and then we're gonna come back through this way and continue our trip. And we're gonna stop at at least one corner, get some photos of people. Marcus said he wanted to do that, and of course I said, hell yeah, I want to do that. Stop for photos? You don't have to ask me twice. Unless it's an overlook. Should be getting close now. I thought I saw a tent there through the trees. Okay, here's the overlook, so it's about another 3/4 of a mile. We're on that ridge right down there. It's a beautiful view of the lake. Hence the overview. Sure is a different road when you're not taking it at the limit. It's just a relaxing, winding ride. See, this pace would be great for a passenger. There we go. Oh, they were a little slow. Now I can't lean in. I'll fake it. That's gonna look so stupid with me trying to hang off the bike and it's completely upright. Guys, you gotta go a little faster than that for a good photo. I'll give them even more space so I can at least speed up. Well, that's one I won't buy. Damn it. That was a good spot too. These turnouts, and he's just gonna sit there. Another turnout. You're just gonna sit there. That's what they're for, dude. Slow cars. Another turnout. No, you're gonna be a dick. Now you pull over, really? Got some peg scraping on that one. Should be a good photo from behind if you got me. Got the parade with a trailer and a trike. Woo! Buy a car. Seriously, what's the point? It's just a convertible car. A lot more expensive. And of course, another ruined photo. Oh well, at least I got good photos from the first run through. I already bought them and downloaded them. They look great, so that's all I wanted. One good set. Not in a hurry. Don't have to catch the guys. There you go. Congratulations. That's how you use the road. Ah, another photo. Of course, it's a real tight turn. Get some good scrape photos there. All right, that makes me happy. I think he got a good one of me going the other way too, if I remember right. He was the first one, I believe, when we were coming through. Oh, and I figured out why the scrape sound is getting different. My feelers are almost ground off. So instead of just hitting the little tip of the ball, it's now into the thick part of the ball. So it's grinding 10 times as much metal at a time. Definitely will have to install some new ones when I get home, because these have done their job. But I really am grateful for the guys inviting me for multiple reasons. Number one, improved my skill on the bike so much. I mean, I can't overstate that enough. I'm pushing this with ease and now complete comfort, 100% to the limit and beyond. Oops. Whereas I remember coming here the first day, I was still doing it. Obviously, I was still scraping and catching them and all that kind of stuff. But it was freaking me out because I'd never done it before and I wasn't comfortable. But now I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just taking it right down as far as it goes. Doesn't matter one bit. Right into the next corner, and I'm not even, it's just muscle memory at this point. I'm scraping all down this curve. I don't know if it comes through on the camera or not. Oh, here we go. That should be a good one. All right. Double happy picture day. Sweet. Hopefully Pat hung back enough to get good pictures of him. You need to give the photographer space. I used to do this. I mean, for those of you that don't know, I'm a professional photographer. That's my actual business. VGpictures.com. But I used to shoot triathlons and other kinds of races like this. So I'd be set up in the corners doing the bicycles and the runners. Swimmers you don't do too much of other than them coming out of the water. Those are always good shots, but the bikes are very challenging. So I would be out at 4:30 a.m. hiking out on the race course, because you can't drive out to them most of the time and park anywhere. Hold your gear and chair and all that kind of stuff. And set up, find the spot, track the sun, figure out what's going to look good in pictures, because you're all paying on commission, just like these guys here. If you don't have a great picture, nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore anyway, because that industry died about 5 years ago, because everybody's wife has a DSLR now, and frankly, they get just as good pictures on automatic. The cameras are great, and it's not that big of a deal to buy a decent camera anymore. But you set up your shot, and it was a lot of work. I actually hated doing it, and I was kind of glad it died. So there would be usually packs of bikes, 10 to 20 at a time in groups, and sometimes 2 abreast, but always tire to tire. I mean, a foot or less in between bikes. They'd draft each other. And they were racing bikes, you know, they were pretty slick and cool looking. And everybody had race numbers. They had them painted on their upper arms, and then they were wearing bibs, and usually on the bikes they had a mounted number to the side. And that was for us photographers. And that's so they could find their pictures. Because after you shoot them, say I take a picture and it's got 3 people in it. 2 bikes, I'm shooting the leaders, and I might, you know, get one guy because I'm shooting on a corner, so it looks like a nice action shot. And then I have to identify every number in every picture so they can sort them at the end and find themselves. Oh, the work. That was just hell. It took twice as long to edit and go through and find all the stuff as it did to take the pictures. So it was a very long day to shoot those races. It was decent money at the start before everybody was a photographer. Yeah, it's a nice road. Nice little whoop-de-whoop there. They're banked so well too. They're scooped where they need to be scooped. There are no hills on the crest of an apex. I think he realized I was talking. I don't know if you guys can hear the beep when somebody calls me. Meow. Meow. It's just as much fun to take this just under the limit and just enjoy the curves and the rolls. There's no stress doing it this way. It's just fun. This is what I like right here. These guys are adrenaline junkies, so they want balls to the walls right at the limit. That's cool too, but I can only do that in short bursts. I get the feeling they could do it all day. They're definitely better riders than I am. I just like taking them nice and smooth. Work on throttle control, which thankfully is super smooth on this Generation 3 bike. If I were to try this on my 06, that would suck, because that throttle was very snatchy. I didn't like it. Whoa! I guess I should have feathered it a little bit there. I dropped down into first in the slipper clutch. I mean, it works, but it's not 100% forgiving. So I popped it a little bit there, and it did slide the wheel out. I've done that accidentally on the bobber a few times. Those new brakes I put on really work well. I can lock that back up with almost no effort. And I brought it sideways a couple times. It's fun, but I don't want any flat spots. I don't do it too often. That rear tire on that bobber is huge. Big fatty. This is just a little 180. Even on this road, I mean, you can scrape pegs at the speed limit on some of these corners. It's deceptive. I know the camera really doesn't show it, even though I've got it zoomed in a little bit. These are hairpins, and this is a 90-degree turn right here. Here's a hairpin 180. So just use that to judge the video when you watch it. This is another 90. A little bit more actually, about a 100-degree turn. And it looks like we're doing it so easily, but we're doing good speeds through these. That's why we get slowed down so much when we're behind cars. They can't do it. Unless you've got a real good sports car, you're not going to hug these corners. These would be nice pullouts here to take pictures and video when we come through the next time. See, it's this kind of straight right here that is real scary for the cops. Because you never know where they are. They can sit in the trees, hit you with radar at the end there, and you don't even see them. And then around the bend, they've got a bunch of motorcycles. I don't know when they're out or when they're not, where they are. I'm already doing 5 to 10 over as it is on this run. Another hairpin uphill. I love the uphill turns a lot more than the downhill because you can control your speed with the throttle instead of engine braking. It's a little smoother. Still really good. It's just more fun to lay on the throttle after the curve, whereas you're going downhill, you don't. back into North Carolina, leaving Tennessee. And I'm not even sure exactly where we're going after. Oh, are we? Yeah, we're going to the Smoky Mountain ride later on today for the afternoon. And then tomorrow we had to flip our plans because the museum's only open Thursday through Sunday, I think it said. So we flip-flopped, and that'll be that. And it also worked out because tomorrow is a shorter ride day anyway, and we need to pack up. There's Killboy's shop there, and here's the resort. Got a restaurant and a gift shop and all that kind of stuff, and then the little hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Cool. Alright guys, that does it for today. Highway all the way back home from here. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more to come. Give me a thumbs up and we'll see you next time.